Welcome, welcome, welcome to Outer Worlds. We carry on in the Ministry of Accuracy and Truth. I think it's Accuracy and Truth. Yes, just like brutal governments do in their real world. Quite interesting. The game mimics all different situations of government in the world pretty well. Quite interesting. Yeah. Gonna stop playing. Oh, we're secrety.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
Of course, but we're obligated to explore every possibility.
We're obligated to get a working formula before Akande has us all in tanks to help test the next batch of samples. Now get to work.
Yeah, scientists, do some work. Who do I talk to around here? Bus computer. Well, that's not so good. Okay then. There go that door. Oh, it's a big ass locker. Here? No. I'm gonna get halfway am I down there. Walk back. For a little bit though. Oh, there's nothing in here. Not be good. We get caught. Oh, that was good timing. Alright, let's try again. Alright, go on.
What a pleasant surprise. Thanks to you, Reginald, Philippa, and the rest are up to their old games of deception
My
and
buddy!
seduction. But what are you doing here?
Your buddy.
On the other side of the lab? Why, that requires a top-level clearance. After all, we're running low on the stuff. I really shouldn't be doing this. But you did help me out. Take this key card. It'll get you into the hibernation lab where the remaining dimethyl sulfoxide is.
Oh, you're a
If
pal.
you're seen by any of the guards, however, I'm afraid I can't help. Good luck.
Thanks, mate. You go enjoy your little critters. So you eat them. Go to this computer. I plan to work Dr. Wells initially did on the reviving formula, but its notes are basically unintelligible, so it may take a few iterations. It's tetraborate ethanol, not toasted dinner roll. Maybe it is toasted dinner roll. How's it be? I'm demanding results. I submitted my catalogue of dead sprats. Didn't realise it was possible to run out of sprats. Which units left the new shipment of sprats in the kitchen? Still attempting to complete Wells formula. Still going through a dozen sprats a week. We've got a lot of work ahead of us. If we're going to be effective at reviving people from long-time nations. Is that a cow? A woolly cow. I got a bunch of them in my base. I don't know where they came from. Corporate trooper. And that way, so I'm gonna jump over. Not cool. Wasted a bit of time there. This the way? Go up. Oh no, that's the way or not. Place is big. Do right control armor. No.
Muting volume now.
I'm running out of space. Almost got there though. That car's not far away. I also got the key caddy thing. Locker. Yeah. Open this door. You get out. The lift there. Yes. Your lab notes. Additional dimethyl sulfoxide. Current round of tests as well as some improvements. I was missing something. I don't know if they revised it. Growing integrity into subjects with plateau can be maintained by living through. Rockwell Charles. Lifetime employment program. Free revive human search and send live national work into. Oh, we took some. The canister back there, yeah. Oh, we're back to Phineas. Phineas? I don't know how to say his name. What's in here? Oh, labs. I'm curious to explore even though I don't need to. It was quite big. 4 floors too. I mean, if we're going to get in there. Alright, let's go leave. Security room that. Oh, the guard. Go around. Might walk up. Up and away! That wasn't too bad. Ah, secret door. That's nice, right by the entrance. They made it real easy. I hope 29% is enough. Let's get it Phineas's base. Oh.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Oh, this must be the pivot point.
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony. You haven't exactly been keeping it a secret. We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest. You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. I'm not here to talk about stolen chemicals. I'm after something far more valuable. Your cooperation. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us. He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Well, now we got two quests pivoting. What's this one I don't want to hand in? I can still kill either person, I think, but probably can't. Let's play. It'd be nice if I kept them on my side. Alright, let's go talk to Phineas. Phineas!
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Doesn't matter. I'm taking not you. That is good. A few more questions.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, 10. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us, skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. How can I help? Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers. Scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. You absolutely should. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses. Certainly. How can I help? Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Good teleport. Where's my board rip anyway? Must be a bit shit now. Oh, that's not too bad.
Some crew member. You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
What an friendly. Oh.
Because I'm not in the business of arresting my own allies. You have my word. Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Thanks. Oh, I still got the Oh, wait, all positive now. That's interesting. Unclear, I never managed to boost up. I don't know why. Those others have managed to get the quests. There must be some quests are missing for her. I'm down this one. The heart. And then we got the adjutant.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting you. Go.
Been here before. Cheers.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival. The signal you sent us is experiencing some interference. My agents will need time to isolate the problem. We're going to monitor Wells until we're ready to make a move. I asked you here to discuss something far more important. I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act.
The powerful make the mistakes, and the powerless are left paying the price, as it has always been. Tell me, Adjutant, have you anything to offer beyond the usual false platitudes?
I'm offering decisive action, Vicar DeSoto. I can no longer depend on lazy, weak-willed bureaucrats to help me rescue Halcyon. I need someone with a backbone, someone like your captain. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse, but there is a way to save it. We need to talk about Emerald Vale. You handed Edgewater over to a band of dissidents. I can't have this. Adelaide McDevitt and her people have no place in the Halcyon that is to come. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I cannot condone this plan. Wanton, senseless destruction of life is never the solution.
I don't need you to approve of my plan, Vicar. I need you to get it done.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you. You replaced a loyal, if hard-headed, town leader with a revolutionary. Adelaide's people have turned Edgewater into a hub of dissidents. These people are dangerous. They're going to become more dangerous after the collapse. We need to put them down. Now. Because we were negligent. You're right, the colony can't possibly feed itself. And it's our fault. This is our mess. And the only way we're cleaning it up is by taking action. I'm not asking you to be a murderer. I'm asking you to be a surgeon. Edgewater is a necrotic limb on the body of the colony. It must be severed. Don't fool yourself. The dissidents occupying Edgewater are rebels harboring dangerous and seditious ideas. Left to their own devices, their numbers will grow. Graham Bryant and his merry band of morons caused enough trouble on Monarch. I won't risk the same thing happening in Edgewater. No, allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest? Steel your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain. You have to be. Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people. Please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there? You've been paying attention. You're absolutely right. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim. They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need. The insurance claim has been locked in committee for years, but the individual responsible for the accident was promoted for lateral thinking. I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand? One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly. I like you, Captain, but you're not worth that much paperwork. I prefer keeping our relationship strictly off the books. Report back to me when the job's done.
So we have an action protocol. Boy, boy. My body's not like me. Oh, is he up there? Fine. Ah.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done. Quite so, sir.
Is that it? No. Alright, where's there a pumpkin? Dude. Oh, they're not. Oh.
Crew members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
I can do multiple video saves here because so much happening. Right now. What am I getting?
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive. If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes.
It is very irrational. In years, longest trip dominated with a bit long agendas.
Power's up, Captain.
Wish I could do that.
You think though, what the hell's that? Not that I need these things. Oh, a DP cartridge. Do you want that? This whole stabbing a diff thing. Isn't all that's cracked out to be on the upside. Bathrooms are famous to be veins to be before.
Got your paperwork squared away?
There's...
You all right, Captain? I mean, in this place again?
He's a trail. Who's not eating this year? Funny. Yeah. Not cool.
Look out!
Oh, don't kill them.
Someone cover Miss Holcomb!
Beginning security.
Stop find them. Ah. Wait. Okay. Need to see them. Oh, dumb. Let's knock my guy out, man. I mean, like, no damage to that guy. Wow, he's really tough. What rate did I get from that? -6. Nice. This way, 112. What do this about destroying those robots? I might sneak on anyway. Stuff and I'm right. I think we're in the right gear. I'm supposed to be wearing the stuff gear. The stuff hat. Fresh. Got about more points and I got 66 available. That helmet actually does boost my stealth, which is really funny. There's a temperament. That's quite funny. What you thought I had a stuff hat? I don't see it, I got a lockpick hat. Oh. Yeah, that guy's a bit off me. Might up my stuff up. Might be enough. Still got lots of points available. Want to branch out? Skill checks. I like the I'm sure you have 100 stuff. Let's do.
Your uniform has been rated 80%.
Yeah, we know where that. In case it's like, I might stun them or something, you know? See if I can get out of here. Seems unlikely. I'll just read this one here.
You alright, Captain? I mean, seeing this place again?
Ooh, that was fast. Oh, that was 6. That's not so bad then. Oh, mega spread. Oh.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah. Oh, the data pad. I don't know what the void is having, so I'm just writing down just in case. I'm going to say, the guy applied the song got a penny, I realised. But, whatever. Starting in here. Oh, what's this? Rainfire 2.0, that sounds pretty cool. Oh, where's the left? Right out. Oh, this gun doesn't do much damage. I have to upgrade it. I haven't done that for a while. Oh, it's pretty low condition. Well. Thanks, I got strength rating.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die. Wait, are you leaving me with the Hope's computer? You have no idea what it's like to converse with him. Imagine, simulate another organic jostling your circuits when he tries to... I mean, I'll be ready when you are, Captain.
Anything else I can do in here? I'll just walk back then. Telling us they're the new in the comments. Then I get data back. What? Oh.
Are you sufficiently prepared for the task at hand, Captain? Are you sure that is... And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved? Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
We're alive! We made it! I, never had any doubts.
What red must be on the ship now. Friendly, curious. How you rouse these guys though that very killing them all. Probably run and
I don't recognize you. Are you new here? I'm just trying to make sure you belong here. I guess you've got a point. Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
oh, okay, so get refresh. Yeah, I'll do the other finishings another time. Wow, I'll do it tonight too. And this is quick. I'll get out of here. Go back down that way. Wrong way. Oh. Go away, robot.
I don't recognize you. I'm just trying to make... I don't want any trouble out of you.
No trouble, mate. We're the good guys. Just remember that. Oh, you got the top there. Nice. Where the stuff you in? Yeah. Let's go. Whoa, stuff. Cool. Straight way down. Oh, yeah. Finding a lot more blood around the ship layers. It's because this currently. No, it's pressure. First, curious, that's top level. Hey Raz, yeah, bored up for round talks. Yeah, we've got bridge duty. How come? Buzz me in. Sure, don't do this time. Listen, I'm not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm just gonna take all the time. You know that. Alright, that's right. Well, we're just doing one trip thing.
Great work.
Jump down, maybe.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Back up. I found a finger lodge on the security mechanism. Damn scratch. Oh, we're back. That was a sneaky way. Okay. And you can't get back up. That's alright. There you go, robot. Oh, non-robot.
Like that.
Yeah. Oh, power down sentries. There you go. Oh, that. Well, we could have just done that. I was sort of rushing in because I was like, oh, I'm fine. Got stealth. I didn't even get the stealth way. I went to the front door. That's daddy. Go to the corporate nasty way next. There goes teleport.
Captain. Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance?
Thanks, Ada.
What's that? What do you mean? Duly noted. Are you sure that is all you wish? How? I told him not to go because of his head. I need a moment to process this. Thank you for... I have been keeping a secret as well. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment. Goodbye.
Thanks, Ada.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in...
Okay. I think it goes in.
one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Doesn't matter. We're gonna save it there, but oh, yeah, it really saves and saves. It is okay, eh? Or not? No. As per official race protocol, it's incarceration document. It was contained as a okay. Inside now. Take the screen out just so we... First century. Wait, it's Nelson after all. 25 years too late. What doesn't know what to do with a touch? $150 days new record. First last 93 seconds. Oh. Little Peggy for me. Oh, we got a Tartarus.
You're an artist, Captain.
Do not tap on glass, seals loose. Nice dudes outside. Okay. Off the Tartarus.
Captain, Felix. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Huh.
So, Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Let me put it this way. The labyrinth ain't got walls to keep prisoners in. It's got walls to keep the rest of the planet out.
But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Oh, we're going in.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever. If I might say.
Well, I guess I got that one quest I could do. Got this action quest. I kind of like it leaving it not done because then I don't get pissed off at me. Maybe I can do the termination protocol and not wipe them out. Oh no. I'll try that out too. No. I'm saved.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return. I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. I wager it'll take a bit longer than it takes you to lose your patience and storm out of your ship looking to get shot. To be honest, that'd make my job a lot easier. You come out, we shoot you full of holes, and then everyone goes about their day worry-free. Except you. You'll be dead. All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? I'll be here.
Thanks, Ada. What's my best? I think it's those two. I like Nyoka though. Oh, whatever. I'll upgrade their weapons a bit more.
The captain did right by us once. Now the board will never own groundbreakers. Not while I... Come on, Marta!
I'm just doing that for looking out. Oh, what about armor? I'll go get some of my dudes. Hey, Parvati. It's got 16, it's really low. It's better than that somewhere. There's something else to loot. Those get killed. And then we're a very good distraction, will they? Minus Anita, you're dead. Oh, I guess I could have had that, I'll go to my ship first, actually.
Tired of patrolling? Just go run.
What's that? 3 dodge. Wow, that Chimera one's actually really good. Which is 3 armor. What's in my dude? Providing might need some better armor then. Stains is a bit sad, you know.
you new here?
This is armor. This is. That's better.
Hold it. That's not what I'm... Whoa!
I don't want border protection decrease. Ah, that's bullshit. Go for any though. It's fine. Right, 12 gold. I don't know why I'm stealing all this stuff now, it's honest. But just in case it's not useful. Oh, tank. That gun. That's better.
They call this place the labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system. Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Oh, way. There. Over there. That doors. Take a check.
Wonder what Junlei is up to.
Alright. Let's sneak through this whole bloody TARDIS. That would be useful. We'll be fighting. Nice way to get. But no. I can jump over there, but. What does it look like it opens anyway? Curious if that door's up. Yeah. That's the end. The pit. Go to the pit. All right. Pod 1. Pod 2, an error, unidentified error. Let's see pod 2 then. Change accommodate carbonation chambers. Nothing engineers. You can't every chamber receive a constant supply of minimum 30 kilowatts. Occupants in these chambers used in this planet. Interesting. I don't fully explore this place. I could try, but
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
okay, that's Nobody's looking to help. am I going anyway? Oh yeah. Could just keep climbing out, but
He's coming.
hey, why am I fighting? No, I'm not supposed to be fighting. I'm supposed to talk to him again. Oh, that's annoying. Once you start fighting, once you get out of the talking thing, you can't get back in. Shit, that's... Let's try again. That was a bit dumb. Nothing else around here. I should get my comms going. What you, mate?
Carry on.
I'm not out of thing.
Are you new here?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not like fighting them on purpose to reset it. Could boost my science damage. All those perks haven't even used. Now we're that way.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
Come on, I'm gonna get...
Keep your shoulders up.
I want to talk to you.
Hey, are you new here? Oh, no.
Oh. In the sideways entrance. Up or down or sideways? I gotta find someone to talk to. Armor. Ah, that's good for my buddies. Buddy needs that. That's much better. Vicar, what do you got? Get a bit of helmet. Much stuff. We'll break something down. Wow, it's a spins horse. That's cool. We'll get rid of this. I do. Oh, bumped up to 60 now.
No, I meant you. Huh?
Sorry, what the hell? How did I get there? Look up the ladder is. No, that's not the way. Check. Ah. How frustrating. I just said before or after?
Hold it. No, I meant your unit. Huh?
What? Game has crashed. Desktop. What the hell? Ah. Annoying. Alright, load back in. What's my game? Launcher. Back. Oh, it's doing an update. What the hell? Why did I crash then? Ah. Let's save Phineas. Launch. Don't know what happened there, but I'll be back soon. We should create a new save called for Tartarus. I do like the word Tartarus. Ancient Greeks. Minoans or. Alright, let's do it again. What the hell? Crashed desktop twice. Got some sort of groundbreaking bug there. I can't get through that door. I might just stop the stream and I'll try to figure it out.